Hello everyone, I'm Yaniv from Aqua's team Nautilus, the security research team of Aqua, and today I wanted to show you how you can capture files executed from memory using Tracee. Okay, so we start with a Docker file where we want to build a simple image where the only thing we do is add this file over here. Now, if we'll take a look at the content of this file, what we will see is that we have some base64 payload here, and I have fexecv that I'm going to call. But before calling this fexecv, what I'm doing is calling syscall 319. Now this syscall is called memfd create, and I'm getting this file descriptor. Then I write the content, this base64 content, to this file, and now I'm using fexecv to run this content over here. That is malicious, as you will see in a second. Now first, if we'll check in VirusTotal for this file, then we will see that most of the antivirus engines don't recognize this file as being malicious. Okay, so we know this is not the case, but they can't know that if they don't decode this base64 payload and check for this. So now let's build the Docker file, and I called it malicious image, and now let's run it. So it doesn't seem to be suspicious. All what we can see is that some source engine got some invalid parameters. Doesn't seem too suspicious to me. But let's see what Tracee has to say about this. So, okay, I have a previous run of Tracee here. Now, I'm going to run Tracee with two events. The first event is VFS write, and the second event is security BPRM check. Well, these events, the first one is being called when a write is being made to the VFS layer, and the second one is actually an LSM hook that is being called whenever some executable is being executed. So I also tell Tracee to capture write. So we have the VFS write here, and we want to capture it, but we don't want to capture every single write. So I give a filter, and I tell this filter to filter only memfd files, and now only memfd files will be saved by Tracee. Now first, let's remove all what we have in the output directory of Tracee. Okay, now let's run the same image again. We can see here that Tracee caught the VFS write of the memfd file, and we can also see that a security BPRM check has been made right after the VFS write. Now we can correlate these events because I can see here that the same device ID and the same inode number is used both for the VFS write and the security BPRM checks, which means that a file was written to a memfd file and then was executed. Now let's have a look at what we got from Tracee, if it captured what we wanted. So I just copy and as you can see, it caught the device ID 5 and 73, just as we saw here. And of course I need to give it destination. And now I will also edit read permissions, so we can read this file. And let's try to run again VirusTotal against this image, against this file. Okay, so it's this file. Now this time what you can see is that 34 antivirus engine recognized this file as being malicious. I remind that previously we saw that only 2 engines recognize this as being malicious. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching this video, and if you found it interesting, you can expect more videos from us. Thank you.